Swung on and blasted deep to right, down the line, off the pole. Can you believe it? A 3-run walk-off home run off the foul pole and right. Brian Rocchio circling the bases, now getting mobbed.
I don't want to get copyrighted for music. Y'all get the gist. What's good? When you hear the dogs barking, that means the pound is in the building. It is Monday, 2:16 Eastern. This is GameTime216. I am half of that dynamic duo that is Bobby G and Big Mike. What's happening, bro?
What's going on?
Hey, give it up one time for the one time. Cleveland Guardians clinch the division. What man, that game's exciting. That game's exciting. You know, even though I don't know if they do it, they probably did. You know, it's enough time in baseball where you hear conversations. They had already clinched the division prior to because the Tigers had lost, but it just wouldn't have felt good clinching the division on a loss. And Brian Rocchio went out and handled his business. Man, that was a comeback. 4 runs in the. I thought it was over when Texas. I was like, oh, this. Hey, they still won. They still go sip some champagne. Nah, Rocchio wanted to do it the right way. They got it done, made it official, and now we get to do it all over again, starting tomorrow. Right, starting tomorrow.
Right.
At least 2 games. Hopefully it's only 2 games, all in Cleveland. It's what I didn't want. Because now the owners haven't learned their lesson. That stadium was packed yesterday. It was packed the last game, packed the game. It's been packed all week, and the owners they're not gonna learn their lesson. They're gonna think this is how we can. They need to sell the team. I wish I had that voice clip from our homie Averill, the Jets girl. Sell the team, but apparently that's already been done. But we're gonna get into that along with yesterday. That matter of fact, that Guardians game was my only saving grace for the weekend. Browns got stomped out. The Aces they lost. They're going to a 5th game now. Leave it to the Guardians to be the team that have to pick me up. But
there it is. The ones that you're hating on, they're there.
Hey, we're gonna talk about it, man. We got a good one. The Lions feed off Browns' mistakes, man. Lots of mistakes. It was bad yesterday. I mean, if you thought it was bad going into the game, it was really bad yesterday. We're going to talk about it. Hey, Flacco needs to be benched, but why? Why does he need to be benched? We're going to talk about that. And we're going to have a real convo about Stefanski and Andrew Berry and their tenure and how we may proceed to go forward. But we're going to kick it off with Guardians, Tigers, Part 2. Just like Hot Shots Part 2. Hey, you seen that Charlie Sheen documentary?
No, I didn't watch it yet.
It's funny as hell. Check it out, man. Funny.
All right.
Like I said, man, let's get to the Cleveland Guardians and the unlikeliest of heroes, man. Well, at least coming into the season, you might have said, a likely hero, because last year, Rocchio, man, he earned his paycheck in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
And then this whole season was like,
where'd he go?
Yeah. I mean, not only at the plate, but even in the field, man, lots of errors. I mean, mishandling the ball, the exchange was like, come on, okay, we drafted a second baseman last year first, number one. It's the time to go looking for a shortstop. People pissed that we traded Jimenez. Yeah. Yesterday, I think he made up for the whole season.
Made up for it all.
Yeah, Guardians beat Texans. Go.
He's a clinch type of player. In big moments, he shows it. That's what he does. Regular season, he's like, man, I don't play the regular season. Get me to these big games, and we'll see.
Or he needs to pretend every game's a playoff game for the rest of his career then, because he can get paid. He can get paid. Yeah, man, they pull out the W. Officially, I mean, they had already clinched the division by virtue of tiebreakers, but they actually won the division with that victory yesterday by a game over the Tigers, and earned the right to face the Tigers again with home field advantage. So I guess that was the only question coming in yesterday. I guess we had two outcomes. It was either play at Boston, at Detroit, or at home against Detroit. So we had three potential outcomes yesterday. We got the most favorable. So we get to face Tariq Skubal again.
Hell yeah. We whoop his ass.
Go ahead, man. What's your thoughts on making it? What's your thoughts on the opponent? Because all three games is going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly Thursday, all broadcast on ESPN. Go for it, man.
Man, this is crazy. To be where we were positioned to come all the way back to win the damn division, let alone make the playoffs, win the division the way we want it, in walk-off fashion with a home run by your playoff player. That's the only time he shows up. And just take home field so we can go and do a third series in the last week and a half against the Detroit Tigers. Yeah. I mean, literally, we've done 2 series and won them both so far. Let's go ahead and do another one. Let's get this knocked out. But, man, this is insane. But I'm glad it's at home. You know, that place is going to be rocking. It was rocking. When you heard that ball hit, the crowd erupted. Like, you were like, man, you got goosebumps just listening to that shit. Like, hey.
For sure.
Woo, we about to win the whole thing now.
And there it is, the entire playoff bracket. Shout out to CBS Sports for providing that. Yeah, so we clinched the 3 after all of what happened this season. We finished with the 3 seed. That is crazy. Should we win, we get to face the Mariners, and the Mariners have had our number this year. Every time I watched us play the Mariners, they put foot to behind. And they have who probably will be the American League MVP, Cal Raleigh. Him and all 60 of his home runs we'll have to deal with. But we keep it simple. Start with Detroit. I don't know if they announced the starters yet, but if there's keep it with Gavin. It should be Gavin against Skubal, part 3. Do you think he can he do it again? Can he not even outduel, but can he just keep pace with Skubal one more time?
I think the Tigers are completely mentally broken down. I think this crushed them. I mean, they were so hot at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And they were riding it, man. They were winning. You know, they had winning streaks of, damn near 20, I think, at one time. They were just doing their thing. They was killing it. And to come down to not even win the division and just get beat up by the team that wins the division twice in 1 week, I feel like they might be mentally and emotionally, they physically might be done too. Like, holy shit, the way they've been looking, they're just, I don't know what they're doing. They're just not there. It's not like the same team anymore, and it might be done for them.
Yeah. And it's like it's almost in the inverse of what it was last season. Last season, we came out of nowhere. We were killing it, and at the trade deadline, remember the Tigers were selling. They were out of it.
Yep.
I can't remember who they traded. They traded one of their better players, picked up some prospects, and then next thing you know, after the All-Star break, Tariq Skubal just turned into the man. And the Tigers started killing it. And they didn't come back and win the division, but it was the Indians started struggling. Guardians, we started struggling after the All-Star break. Like David Fry went from All-Star to, like, bro, how are you even in the majors? Like we lost. Bieber wasn't there. Bibby started to his fall off like last season. It was a mess, but we were able to hang on and still win the division last year. And of course, we drew them in the first round playoffs last year. We won that series in 3 games, 3 games. Able to hang on. And this year's like the inverse. Like they come out of nowhere, they're hot, they jump out of the gates on everybody, and we struggle all year. And then we just get hot at the right time, make the comeback, take the division. Needed a lot of things had to fall into place for us to do that, and like it did. Every single thing we needed to happen happened. Like we were talking about last week, I put the big board of like these are all the tie breaks and put under like all just like this team beat that team on this day, and then that team came back to beat this team on that day, and it just worked out. But 99.9 we're going to face Scuba tomorrow. Do you think he's mentally in the game, or is he still kind of reeling from the David Fry situation, you believe?
Probably a little bit of all of it, because we've beat him the last couple of times, and then the David Fry situation.
Yeah.
Now he's back in Cleveland again. He's got to face his crowd. He's got to face his team. He might be, again, mentally just wore out and exhausted. Like, this is the grind. You got to think, they had a whole half of last year where they came back. We did this in 1 month, literally. September 4th, It started, and we just didn't stop. Their demise started September 4th, and it just didn't stop. They've been kind of falling down since then, and I think this whole team might be just done. I mean, he's an amazing pitcher. This dude's he is a dog, but I don't know. I think it's pretty much done for him.
All right. With the orders and positions, is there something you would like to see?
Nah, because I think these guys it's like a wild card team for real. Like every position's a wild card. You could put this dude at the 9 spot or the 3 spot, and it's almost like they decide all of a sudden, hey, you know what, it's my turn to have a moment. And they go out there, and it could be wherever the hell they're hitting, and they do it. I mean, we've seen it happen the last couple of weeks. It's been crazy. Whether it's a hit by a pitch, a single, a home run, whatever the hell it is, it just happens. So it doesn't matter where they're at.
Yeah, the walk-off hit by a pitch is bananas.
That is insane.
I think for me, and this is really all I've wanted all season from the Guardians, I need consistency in the lineup. Kyle Manzardo, second on the team in home runs. Why is he not playing every day? There should not be. He should not be out of the lineup. I don't care if it's DHing or on first base, but he should not be out of the lineup ever. If you want to say, oh, well, he doesn't hit lefties, it's because he's not given opportunities to hit lefties, because you always got him out of the lineup. Like, let him learn how to hit left. Like, they did the same thing with Josh Naylor. And then one season, you know what? Let's just let him hit lefties, and he gets 40 home runs, and then you trade him. Like,
well, you can do that when he's out of here. That's what Cleveland does. Oh, you won an award? Oh, you can do this now? We got to get rid of you. See you later. Bye-bye.
Right. Yeah, that's my wish list number one. If Manzaro does not miss a playoff game, he's in that lineup for however many games it takes. Second on my wish list, I like to see Kafis higher in the lineup. I think he deserves to be higher than 7 or 8. Put him in there at 5 or 6. Like, the kid, I mean, he's not a power hitter, but he's been a consistent bat since he's been up. I think he's earned it. Or let him hit second. Like, what's up with this revolving door of guys at the 2 spot? Like, we got Quan at 1, we got Jose at 3, but every game, okay, we got Martinez, we had Fry, we had, like, it's just a revolving doors of guys in the 2 spot. No, let's get a consistent 1, 2, 3. You know, or okay, yeah, he can't hit 5. Or yeah, He can't. He could hit 5 because Manzardo would be your cleanup. Like, yeah, just put him higher in the lineup, either 2 spot or 5 spot. I'm good with that. But either way, let him hit. Valero, I'm not sure of yet. He's definitely showed some promise. I'm just not sure yet where I'd like to see him fit, but I'm sure he's gonna get his swings and at bats. Lastly, please, Stephen Vogt, get this thing out of your mind that Tanner Bybee is an ace. He's not. I would not mind if they went Gavin Williams and Parker Messick in game 2. I don't have to see Tanner Bybee. Keep him for a potential 3rd game, but I don't need to see Tanner Bybee. Like he's not it. I'm sorry, he's just not it for me.
Maybe this is his time. Maybe now he's gonna show up. Playoff time is his time. He starts. Maybe
he can do that in game 3. That would, because in game 3 it's gonna be all hands on deck. So if he ain't it, we can get him up out of there early. So that's I wouldn't mind. Obviously, Gavin tomorrow. He's been on fire like over the last few weeks, and then like I like Parker Messick. I think he's ready. I know he got banged up in his last start, but yeah, I think he's ready.
They don't give our starting pitcher yet.
And then, I mean, because we know it's going to be Skubal for Detroit.
Yeah, Skubal is already posted. Like he's in.
Yeah. It's got to be Gavin. It can't be anybody else. He's and I can live with that.
Does Vot win Manager of the Year?
Absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. Like, I don't even know overall. I guess with the way Seattle's been, it might go to their manager. Usually a team that has the MVP kind of has almost a little leg up over everybody, but you definitely can't get. I mean, Detroit's manager's now out of the running. He probably had it in the bag at one point.
It's gonna be Steven Flacco, man.
Nah.
What? It's gonna be, man. They're gonna be like, hey, man, that month beat out everybody's whole year.
No.
You 9 games back in the whole shebanger. Nah, you go ahead and get it.
Absolutely not. No, sir. We
Stop it. Get some help.
But how do you see the series playing out? Let's go 3s. You got a 2-0.
I feel like it's going to be 2-0. And it'll be a close 2-0. Like, these won't be blowout games by any means. It could be 2-1, 3-2, something like that. But I think it's tomorrow and the day after, and then that's it. And we can move on to Seattle. I'm looking at it like they're broken. I just feel like the Tigers are broken.
All right. I'm gonna take the scaredy cat way out, and I'm gonna go with something tricky. Whoever wins game 2 will win the series. That's how I feel. Like, whether it's one of them trying to stay alive to force a game 3, or whether it's just a sweep. Whoever wins game 2 to me will win the series. I don't know. I just can't call that first game, man. I know Gavin stuck with Skubal 2 times, and we beat him 2 times, but like, you can't. There's only so many times you can dip your toe in the fire before you get burned. You know what I mean?
You just call Tanner Bybee come out that game 3.
No. To me, that's the Guardians' best case scenario. Sweep, and then we don't have to see Tanner Bybee till like for another week and a half. So, till like game 3 against the Mariners. But hey, shout out to the Guardians. Thank you for making my Sunday somewhat enjoyable. And yeah, we'll see what they got, man. We'll see what they got. Tomorrow is the game starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. So
Nice.
it'll be an early day for me. I got an appointment to get my oil changed, so I'll be watching on the phone. Finally, because playoffs are easy to watch. Again, baseball marketers make the game easier to watch, bro. Like, it is so difficult to watch baseball games. Every league going to all these different streaming services. MLB, man, get it together. Make yourselves easier to watch. But now it's time to depress ourselves.
Yeah. I can't hear you.
I said, yeah, now it's time to depress ourselves, but I said, you more so than me, because you actually picked them to win last week. I did not.
I did pick them. I picked them because I had belief. I had that hope. And now it's all gone.
All gone. All
We're losing
gone.
every game the rest of the year.
But before we get into that, there's one thing, a little bit of news. We did make a trade. Made a trade today. Cam Robinson from the Texans. He's a 9-year vet. You see, 2017 second-round pick by Jacksonville. Has 102 starts in his career, probably most of them at left tackle. He started 17 games last season between the Jags and the Vikings. And interesting, he only has 11 holding penalties in his career.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is wild. Now, that doesn't count all the other penalties, false start, and just holding. He's only been penalized for holding 11 times in 9 seasons. So, well, we'll see. Maybe we can finally, get this offensive line together. But for what's been going on, I can't even blame it all on the O-line. It's just, when you look at these again, if you cover up the score. If you cover up the score, that's like a 21-17, hey, we fought the good fight, just couldn't get it done type of game. But the story is the numbers within the numbers. We talked about it last week. Clean football, turnovers, 3 turnovers. 3 times we gave them the short field. They scored 17 points off those turnovers. Take that away, it's 17-10. And there should have been a 4th. Flacco had a fumble that was recovered by Detroit, but called back because of a penalty. The one pick, he just threw up on a helmet. Like, what was he doing? He basically, he like threw a punt. The offense, it's 4 weeks now. Offense. Can you do something? Can you give us anything? You can see the defense on the sideline just frustrated. The frustrating is starting to boil up and mount up, pile up. The only bright spot on offense, Quinshon Judkins.
Huge.
Like, if he didn't play yesterday, it would have been 34-0. We don't get a point. Not a single point. What is going on, man?
We all know what's going on. We got an old-ass Flacco out there who is looking slower and slower by the minute. I mean, I watched some highlights because I couldn't watch the game, and holy shit.
Bro.
Him standing in the pocket, he had no urgency, no relatively. It looked like he didn't know what was going on. Like, he was just standing there like, all right, yeah, woohoo. And those guys ready to smash him. He just like, yeah. Like, he just stood there. It was literally a statue out there, barely moving. Like, he was cement drying. That's how slow it was happening. And I don't understand this shit. Like, you saw that. It is time at halftime to make this change and start going a different direction, because why the fuck not? Why continue this charade of shit? Oh, he was 10 of 15, 100-something yards with 2 interceptions that caused 14 damn points. Don't get me started on this shit. Oh, those 2 interceptions count for 2 of those incompletions. Please do. Listen, man, I don't care what he could have been getting 13 or 15, 2 interceptions and no fucking points because he didn't have anything to do with any of the damn points. Like you said, Junkins put in work. He put B to A and did his thing. And he could have got more if they gave him the ball more, which they should have.
Yeah.
After halftime, they should just be like, hey, Junkins, here's the deal. We're just going to hand you the ball every damn time. You're getting it in whatever way, whether we're going to throw you a little dump off pass or just hand you the ball. That's all that's happening because this is getting ridiculous. The defense did what they could for as long as they could, and then it was just, all right, Gibbs did his thing. They held Montgomery to nothing.
Yeah.
Even the pass game was held to almost jack shit. I mean, come on now.
But to be fair, it was a lot of short fields.
Yeah, exactly. Short fields because of turnovers.
Oh, and don't forget the special teams.
Oh, great job. Good job, guys.
That was another. Like I said, this game is more about the numbers inside the numbers than the numbers you're looking at. Like, just fun facts.
Did we miss any field goals?
Yeah, we missed a 56-yarder, and I'm not gonna eat Schmidt's lunch.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna jump on his shit about that.
Yeah, 56-yarder in like the fourth quarter.
Oh,
like
no, we're not
yeah,
gonna do it. Yes.
And the game is already spoken for. But numbers inside the numbers. The Lions had 13 possessions in this game. If you really count them down, we gave you 3 extra ones with the turnovers, so that's 10. You also technically didn't get one because the punt return, I don't think that counts as a possession. 11 turnovers. We forced 5 punts. So really on 11 possessions, not counting the ones we gave you via turnover, we forced you to punt almost half of the time. Plus we had a takeaway. So we took half of your possessions away from you. We prevented you half of your possessions. It's just what killed us, the 3 possessions that we gave you that you didn't deserve. And our inability to move the ball. Like, it's getting ridiculous. And
it's a handicap.
We're not.
It's a disability.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need a sticker. We're going to hang that sticker and put that in the end zone, the little wheelchair dude. Because we don't ever get there. It just sits there. Look at this shit.
Look, this is Flacco, 16-34, 47%, 184 yards, 2 picks. And I'm gonna give everybody another fun fact. Joe Flacco's rating 39.6, right? Dylan Gabriel did get into the game for a quick 3 and out. He threw 1 pass. He was 0 for 1. Dylan Gabriel finished with a quarterback rating of 39.9. Dylan Gabriel got in for 3 plays, threw 1 incompletion, and still had a better quarterback rating than Joe Flacco in that game. That is insane.
This dude had 10 completions at halftime. He only completed 6 more passes.
Yeah.
And he threw 19 more times and only completed 6 of those. He was 6 of 19 in the second half. Yeah. Insane, dude. And we still let him continue to ride the entire game except for 1 series. Like Stefanski's like, you know what? He's going to come out of it. He's going to snap out of it. He's going to bring us back by 24 points.
Hey, I'm with you, man. I was ready. I was ready to see Dylan Gabriel come in there in halftime. Matter of fact, I sent a tweet out. I was like, yo, if Joe Flacco comes out for halftime, I'm going to have to fly to Detroit and Nancy Kerrigan this dude. Like, because, for real, man, like, and then once you get through the third quarter, okay, I'm like, all right, he's got to give Dylan, like, an entire quarter. Give him the fourth quarter. And no, Joe Flacco trots back out there. I'm like, yo, like, what message are you seeing? You cannot tell me that this dude gives you the best opportunity to win. Because if he gives you the best opportunity to win, that means I give you a 15% chance of winning.
That means Andrew Berry missed completely on these 2 quarterbacks. Like, absolutely insanely completely, to the point to where they can't play another down of football in any sort of fashion.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And you know what? At this point in time, I will say it. I am now like literally upset that they traded Kenny Pickett.
I'm not
I
upset
am.
with that.
Kenny Pickett could not possibly play worse football than Joe Flacco has played over the last month.
Should have
There's
started rookie.
no way.
Should have started Dylan. That's how you felt. You thought he was better than Shador. Should have started Dylan. Then just look, Flacco be that guy that. All right, these rookies ain't it. Throw old man Flack in. Give him one last hurrah. Get him the hell out of here. Get rid of both those rookies after the season, and then draft another damn quarterback for another year to put a 100th name on the back of a jersey. But no, the rookie should have just started that. I'm not understanding this. I'm cool with Pickett being gone. Just start the fucking rookie. Nah, it's not that hard.
I think this is Flacco's numbers on the season: 93 completions, 160 attempts, 58.1 completion percentage, 815 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. 6 interceptions in 4 games.
Hell yeah.
And he's been sacked 9 times.
Good effing job.
And it's like and you know, I do not dislike Kevin Stefanski at all. I actually think Kevin Stefanski is a good coach. But it's now to the point where you're a walking contradiction. You say the most important thing to you is playing clean football. 6 interceptions in 4 games, 7 turnovers in 4 because now you had to fumble. Is not clean football. So it's like, how can you keep trotting this guy out? Because now it's to the points where, like, I'm with you. Like, the defense don't matter. I don't care if we play the 85 Bears next week. Joe Flacco can't start that game because I know what's going to happen. At least give me the expectation of the unknown.
Yeah. Hey, act like it's a preseason game. Give Dylan the first half, give Shador the second half. Do something. I don't give a shit how you do this. First quarter Dylan, second quarter Shador, third quarter Dylan. I don't care how you checkerboard this shit. How you do it. Just time for Flacco to go sit down and be done with this. Because I don't. I want to say a lot of crazy right now. But I am sick and tired of this whole charade being, oh, well, we got an amazing defense only if our offense. And the thing is, it's not even the entire whole offense. It is literally the quarterback. Because, okay, if Jerry Jeudy and some of these receivers can hold on to the ball, he might have had more completions throughout this season so far. Great. Right. But it's the quarterback. It is just him. The offensive line, granted, they're held together with glue right now. There's different things going on. That's why we made the trade. Cam Robinson is it's going to be great at our left tackle. He's going to be a hell of an upgrade. It's going to be amazing for us to have somebody we can rely on over there.
Yeah.
So now give him the young quarterback that can move a little bit to help his damn job. So he doesn't have to sit there and hold on for 20 seconds for dear life because Flacco don't come down from bending over until 10 seconds in. He's like hike and he's barely rising up. I mean, I don't know, dude. This is insane to me. And if Stefanski doesn't see it, like you said, clean games, we don't have those. Best chance to win. Well, you've done trotted that dude out there 4 times in a row, and I can honestly say 2 of the times wasn't the best chance to win. That was it. I was done after the Baltimore game. Everybody else said, give him another shot. Well, there you go. Shit. We won the game. That is the only reason why he's trotted back out there this week. And I still said, no, put Dylan in now because the reason why he's out there is because of special teams and the defense. Had nothing to do with Flacco. That W had nothing to do with Flacco. Except for all right, I give you the last couple minutes, and that's what he does best. He's not in the last couple minutes all game long. Mm-hmm. Get the rookie out there, over there in London, early game. Let him experience the international way of things. Browns travel. There's Browns backers bar all over there. I got people that live over there. They say it's huge. Cleveland's huge over there. Cool.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Start the rookie.
I'm with you 100%. And it's like, you know what? Joe Flacco, I mean, like, somebody needs to Schmidt. I'm not about to bag on Schmidt, but Thank God Schmidt missed all those kicks against Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Because you know what happens if he makes those kicks, we're 2-2, and it's no big deal. It's we're 2-2. That's the Lions. They're contenders. No. The fact that we are now, yeah. Now the fact that we're 1-3 makes it a bigger talking point. If we were 2-2 right now, yeah, we really wouldn't be talking like this. And a lot of people wouldn't be talking like that. It'd be like, yeah, but it'd be like, yeah, just like you said, hey, give them another. We're 2-2. Hey, if Minnesota's not that good, if we get to win next week, we're 3-2. And no, so Andre Schmidt, thank you. We applaud. Thank you for missing those kicks against the Bengals. Thank you for that.
See, and that's the problem. It would have only been people like us still saying, hey, it's time. Because we would have looked at it like the only reason why we won that Cincinnati game, the only reason why this happened, that happened. And we're not looking ahead no more. Like, I'm not looking to this coming up week like, oh, well, they're not that great. They just got spanked around. No, I'm not doing that now.
Yeah.
When we preview it, I will, but I'm not going to be like, oh, well, he could probably do better against that team, and our defense will crush their up. Like, stop.
Exactly. Yeah, like I said, we were going to talk about Flacco being benched, and the big question was, but why? And honestly, to me, yes, Flacco is playing poorly, but the reason for him being benched isn't because he's playing poorly. It's because the team is what I thought it would be. I thought our defense would be back. Not maybe 100% back to the way they were in 2023. I thought they'd be like 85% back. But they're playing well above my expectations.
Yeah.
They're good enough to win games. Now, when we talked right before the season got going, remember I told you my biggest fear was that Flacco would play average and we would win a lot of games that we weren't supposed to, and kind of, it would muddle. That's not happening.
Nope.
Since that's not happening, you have to get him out of there before it becomes possible. Because like I say, after the Vikings, we got like 3 or 4 winnable games.
Yes.
And if Flacco starts those games, it's over. Because he's going to look amazing. Like, he's going to look amazing against the Dolphins. He's going to look amazing against Pittsburgh, whose defense ain't really playing like that right now. He's going to look amazing probably against the Patriots. There's just a lot of opportunities for him to look better than this. I'm going to say better than he is, but better than this. And especially, it looks like Junkins is improving every week.
Yep.
No, we can't have that happen.
Yeah, that's why we got to put the rookie in now. Give him some real competition and let him roll into the easy game. So maybe if he wins against the Vikings, goes to Pittsburgh, gets a W, then you get some easy games where he can really play. You could force the playbook out there a little more. Then you really see what he's got. And then we're rattled off 6 in a row or some shit.
Yeah.
Right. But
and if anybody deserves to be overappreciated or have that, it's don't let Joe Flacco get that hype again. Let's not let him get that hype again. So get him out before he can get that hype train going. Let one of these young guys get it. Like he says, Dylan's up first. So let him get that going again and let Flacco be the voice. Let him be Jiminy Cricket. It's time for him to be the Jiminy Cricket phase of his career.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, so there was more than one shining light in the game, but we're focused on this guy, man. Quinn Sean, again, looked better. I mean, the yards per carry is a little down, but it's misleading. He gained some tough yards in this game. 21 carries, 82 yards. He had a touchdown in the first quarter. A better receiving effort this week than he did last week. He's a player, man. We got one. Yeah, we got one. I'm not going to say he's going to be best in the league. I'm not going to say he's Nick Chubb. Quinshon Judkins is going to be a good back in this league for the next, hopefully 10 years, but at least 5 to 7. we know how running backs go.
Yeah.
But I mean, we don't have to worry about RB1 to me, and obviously, knock on wood, the I word notwithstanding.
Yeah.
We got that figured out. We got a lot of offense we have figured out. I think we got something in Isaiah Bond. He showed me something yesterday.
Oh, yes, he did. He looked good.
Yeah, he can be that change of pace slot guy. I'm not going to say he can be a X or a Y, but he can come in and the defense got to worry about him. Maybe we finally got a guy who can run an end around. Fannin. I like him.
Yes.
This is going to be weird. I don't like him at tight end. I like him in that Cal use check H-back role. Like, this dude is tough to tackle. Like, he caught like a 2-yard pass and made it like 15 yesterday.
Stretching for that first down.
Yeah, just doesn't go down like him and David Njoku. I don't know where they got it from, but they both got it in them. Hey, after the season, hopefully we can bring back David Njoku on like a team-friendly deal.
Yeah.
And maybe he's gonna take advantage of the one last chance he's got in his career to get paid. But hey, hopefully we can bring him back. That the combo of those two, I think, can do some damage. Judy, bro. We got to be on the jugs machine like every day, all day. Go to meetings. After meetings, you on the jugs, bro. I mean, it's we can sit here and talk about what Flacco ain't doing, but when he does do it, dude's dropping the ball.
Yeah.
And even Fannin got one. I'm not gonna shit on Fannin as bad as
We got
Judy.
this guy right here out there.
The O-line, they did what they could, man. Aiden Hudson's a beast, bro. He just took full advantage.
This is the game that needed him to snap back because he was looking like shit the first 3 weeks. Now he just snapped out of it. Now he's like, all right, yeah, I'm back. Confidence level through the roof.
Yeah. But yeah, go ahead, put the young buck out there, see what he can do with these guys, man. At least, and not saying he's like Kyler Murray or Michael Vick, but from what I heard from the Browns, obviously they liked him coming into the draft, and from what I've heard from former pros on other shows, I even heard somebody, so I can't remember who said it, said he's better than Tua. That he believes Dylan Gabriel is better than Tua. If he's better than Tua, I can live with that.
100.
I can live with that. And I'm not a huge Tua fan. But if Tua has made an all-pro in this league. Granted, Tua has two of the most premier weapons you want to have on the team, Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. But if Dylan Gabriel can come in there and at least just be accurate with the football, to give the talent we have, okay, Jerry Jeudy, you want to be an X? Let's see if you can be that. Get the ball to him. Bond, can he be that? We got to get the ball to him. Cedric Tillman, what are you? We got to get the ball. As long as he can come in and get the ball so we can evaluate what we have to see what we got moving forward, give me that. I'll take that. Easy.
And that's why you got to throw the rookie out there.
Yeah. And if not, let's see if Shador can be that.
Yeah, then that. And that also refers back to the David Njoku needing the deal after this year. He needs to see that we are seeing what we got and where we're heading. Not, oh, I got to do this again with another new quarterback because we don't have one or we didn't use them or whatever it is. He has to see that the organization is going to change shit up and shake shit up. Not, hey, we're going to stand pat. This was a free year, just like offsides, free play. No, this ain't a free fucking play for everybody. Flacco, you can go sit your ass down. Stefanski, as far as I'm concerned, you can get fired.
Well, it's a great segue. I would say, well, there's definitely one name on the coaching staff. Just got it. Bubba Ventrone, you got to go.
Yeah, you're out of here.
We got to get Bubba up out of here, man. We had punts blocked. Now we got punt return for a touchdown. We got Bubba, man. Go work with Bubba Gump on the shrimp boat. But you got to get up out of here. And Yeah, he brought it up. This guy, man. Is it time for him to go?
I don't know. Is he blind, or is he mentally just not wanting to be like, I was wrong this whole time, or what? What does he want to do here? Like, figure this shit out. And if you don't want to do it, cool. We know somebody that can, and we got their number. You know where that's from.
Oh man. But this Stefanski, yeah, I like Stefanski. I think he'd be a good coach. Just the only things I do think, I think he let other people get. I think he let people get in his ear, but he became a victim of something that didn't work, and unfortunately, there's got to be a fall guy, and it's him. Because if the Deshaun thing works out, we're happy.
Oh yeah,
we're happy. Yeah, we have a contending team with this defense. Like, we're happy. But because that didn't work out, and we know how, well, we thought we knew how Stefanski wanted to coach, and then last season, all you kind of heard before last season was, oh well, good coaches adapted their tactics. It was like, because it looked like he kept trying to get Deshaun to fit into what he wanted to do, and then you hear the noise. Well, good coaches, they conform, they conform to their talent, and they da-da-da-da. And what happened? He went out and got a brand new offensive coordinator to create an entire new offense in the mold of what Deshaun wanted to do. He started to change the talent and construction of the team into something that could work with that scheme. And we went 3-14.
Good job.
Right. Yeah, you could blame it on him because he is the coach, but you saw the change. Like, what the offense is hard to be, but it looked worse than it does right now. Yeah. But once Deshaun went out for the season, and Kevin took over the play calling again, and Jameis got in there, the offense, it's like, okay, this is what an offense looks like. Granted, Jameis is Jameis. He's gonna throw about 2 picks per game, but at least, like, we were moving the ball. Judy had the game in Denver where he almost went for 300 yards. Like, we looked like an offense. We just didn't have a run game. So okay, you come back to this year. All right, just get back to doing what you want to do, man. This is your team, and it looks like he's trying to establish it as his team, but it's almost like a too little, too late.
And you know what? I don't think that's true. I think if you put Dylan in there, Dylan is that dude. He will do what you want him to do. He's not that guy that he'll go out there and make some crazy shit pop off. He's not that big play, big drama dude. He's that, hey, right, this is what you want done, I'm gonna go get it done, and he does it to a T. So he will fit what Stefanski needs done and do. Cool, then go out there and do it. Salvage this season, whatever you want to do with this, whatever. Shit. And if you're not going to let these rookies play, as soon as Deshaun says he can come back, start him. End this whole year. Put Deshaun out there, end this whole charade with him. Get rid of him at the end. Get rid of Stefanski at the end. Get rid of it all. I mean, Andrew Berry, I'm cool with staying. He's had some picks that were good before this, but this past year he killed it. Absolutely killed it.
That's another great segue, man, because that brings me to the thing. Remember, Kevin Stefanski was hired first. He helped bring Andrew Berry into town. Now, a lot of people, they'll look at Stefanski and Berry. They're always going to get compared to what we had. A lot of Browns fans love John Dorsey. He got us Baker. He got us Odell. Like, we had a really talent-laden roster with John Dorsey's GM. And people say, oh, he's a football guy because he's not one of those analytic geeks. Not calling you guys geeks. I love you analytic guys. I'm not saying geeks. They were saying you were geeks. But, John Dorsey was a football guy. He's a real GM, and Andrew Berry, they do things different. But I think what gets lost in the shuffle, I was talking before we got going, people forget Kevin Stefanski was a first-time coach. Andrew Berry was a first-time GM. John Dorsey came here with years of experience. Matter of fact, John Dorsey came here after being fired by the Kansas City Chiefs. How do you lose that job? Anyway, especially when you're allegedly the one responsible for drafting Patrick Mahomes. And which goes in my, how do you draft Patrick Mahomes and pass on Josh Allen? I'll never forget how he made that error. Probably the only thing he did wrong. But after 5 seasons, people would be killing me. Oh, Barry, can't draft receivers, can't do this. And people focus on the draft. One, the other things he does that the GM is required, like Andrew Berry is great at making trades. He's made great trades in the timings of his trades and the timings of his releases, unfortunately. You can't say he didn't get rid of Amari Cooper at the right time.
100%.
The decision to not fold to Amari Cooper's contract demands, impeccable. Unfortunately, we know what happened with Nick Chubb. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Retaining Myles Garrett after he publicly demanded a trade. He doesn't get credit for the other ways in which he brings in talent. And free agency. The moves he's made might not have worked out, but he's done them. We needed safety help. He was able to get a Juan Thornhill. He was away from Kansas City. He was able to get, people are going to hate this dude, John Johnson III, away from the Rams. Did they work out? No, it didn't. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But he got him in. We needed D-line help. He's brought in a Dalvin Tomlinson. He's brought in a Malik Cotton. He's been able to get pieces and fill the holes we need. Whether it works out or not, now that's on the players and the coaching and the schemes and all that. But his ability to bring guys in, one of the top GMs in the league to me. Drafting was weak. But it looks like he's finally figured it out.
Right along what you just said. But we need holes filled. But he just did it. Hey, we need a left tackle. Our dude's getting smoked. Other guy's out for the year. Let's get a 9-year vet in here who has 11 holding calls in all 9 years, who's been a dog for the Jags and the Vikes. Been a part of some great offensive lines. Bring him in here, and I don't even know what they traded away. Some late round picks.
Late round, yeah.
Wow. We gave away the farm on that one. Listen, This dude he's worked magic, whether it's with trades, whether it's financially, how he deals with contracts and renegotiates. This is what I tried to beat into my cousin's head because he was calling for his job for the last 2-3 years.
Bears.
This and that. He hasn't said one damn word about Barry. Not one. Haven't heard his mouth since the draft. He knows he can't. Mason Graham, they're already starting to say this dude's got tendencies of Aaron Donald. All right, this dude is a monster. I'm not gonna go Aaron Donald on you, but this dude,
you gotta get his grown man strength.
Yeah, let him get his shit going. This dude's a monster. Quinshawn Junkins, dog, and he fully guaranteed that contract in belief he was gonna be a dog. And guess what? He is, and Quinshawn's showing out for him. You brought Isaiah Bond in after the bullshit. Said, hey, we're gonna sign you to this. You prove me and I get you right. And guess what Isaiah's starting to do when he's getting the chance? Proving that he's worth this shit. I mean, he's done so much. Harold Fanning. I mean, again, the young rookies we haven't been able to see yet. But he is doing his job. Any hole we need to fill. Yeah, Schlesinger, dude. Yeah, I don't even know how I forgot that dude. I forgot Fanning last week, Schlesinger this week. But again, he is spot on this draft. And again, it's not all just about the draft. It's about money. Money. Yeah. Everybody complains about the Indians and how they're a $30 million club. That's money. That isn't about drafting. But yet, that guy's still there. You know, we got that guy. Listen, this dude has done so much outside of this. And just coming to now, so he's nailed down the financial side of it. Money, trades, plugging holes. This year he nailed the damn draft. So now he has nailed every aspect of being a GM at the age of what? How old is this dude? 35 years old or some shit now? We're going to keep him because, like you just said, Stefanski came first, then him. This ain't even Andrew Berry's like call. He came in because Stefanski said, this guy's bright. We want him here. Brought him in. Now, do I believe Andrew Berry can say, hey, Stefanski, hey, sorry, dude. It's time. It's time to roll.
But
it will be tough. They'll cry. They'll pet each other's beards, and everybody get the hell on. And then he will bring in somebody he knows. Because again, but he'll bring in somebody he knows that he's got connection with, or somebody he believes that can come up in the ranks, just like he does. Look at all these players and has done what he's done now.
I'm sure he's got this year. Oh, don't forget JOK.
Yeah, JOK.
Delpit. Newsom. You know, and not to mention, like,
that's what I'm saying. He's sprinkled in draft picks before. He just never fully nailed a draft. Yeah. No GMs fully nail a draft, an entire draft, rarely.
Yeah.
They have hiccups all the time. Like, the only reason why we got 2 rookie quarterbacks is because we have a problem at quarterback every year for the last 100 years. So we got 2 of them to see what the hell's going to happen. Now it's time to see what the hell's going to happen. And he might have hit on both these dudes, depending on what happens here. Because you might trade away one of them, and he goes and becomes some big, star somewhere, and we keep one, and he does the same thing. And it's like, oh, well, he saw it all and did it all.
Absolutely. And the time is timing. Again, I go to the timing because that's key. Like, remember, number one, people love the Judy trade. We got another receiver because at the time we still had Amari. So it's like, okay, we got Amari and we got Judy. What did people criticize? As soon as he traded for him, he gave him a contract. And people, why would you get this dude unproven? Well, guess what? Jerry Judy went out and had the best season of his career. And what happens if he waits? What happens if he waits to get that
money?
Exactly. Jerry Judy wouldn't have been demanding $25-30 million a year. So the time, like, just little things like that as fans we don't fully take into consideration. And I think this year, quote unquote, lead the shooter, he understands it now.
Yes. And another thing is he bet on himself, knowing that Judy was going to do something big, but also gave Judy the confidence. I'm giving you the money now.
Exactly.
Show me that I'm right. And he went out and showed him.
Exactly.
Judy has it in him to be this dude. He just needs to catch the ball. Catch the damn ball.
Because he tried that was, and I mean, I guess at the time it was still, what was the score when he dropped that? It might have been 24-10 the game wasn't completely out of hand. If it was still a chance to make something out of it, but yeah. And now all I need.
I want to catch it and move forward or run down the field, and he's not just, hey, let me catch this ball first type thing on some of these passes, because he's thinking, if I can catch this and make something pop, we can pop. So he needs to slow down his mental process a little bit and just, hey, let the ball, let my hands be around the ball before I worry about anything else.
Yeah. All I need from you, Andrew, is please get me a freaking return man. That's all I want. Get me a return. I mean, obviously I want a quarterback. Get me a return man. It's close enough. I had an interesting exchange with somebody yesterday. I'm tweeting during the game. And I just put it out there and said, yes, we've been bad for a long time. But the thing we always kept was a solid return man. Like, can we get back to that, please? Like, we've had Josh Cribbs, Hawkins, who's my other guy. I'm forgetting his name. We've had, like, not Metcalf. It was another guy, another smaller guy. It'll come to me when I'm not thinking about it. But, like, we've had 4 or 5 solid return guys since the Browns have come back. Even before the Browns left, like the return game we kept returners all the way going back to Ice Cube, Gerald McNeil, Greg Pruitt, like I said, Eric Metcalf. Like, we keep solid return dudes, and we've been void of that for, like, to me, seems like since Josh Gribbs left. Like, we just haven't had a decent return guy.
Yeah.
And somebody hit me, it's a young man. Shout out to Vino Grivio. Said that ain't gonna win games, bro. Teams score on average of 24 points a game these days, which showed me, sometimes I'll be trolling back to trolls. And you see, I like the comment, man. I love him. I love the interactions. But he's a young guy, so I took it easy on him. Let's comprehend what I said. Did I say we'd be world beaters? No. I asked for a return, man, because we've usually been good in that area as opposed to what we have now. And also, sir, a return man once took a team to the Super Bowl. Look up the 2006 Chicago Bears. Like Hester, when it says Showmer, says Hester was the whole offense. Like, and people forget, why did the Lions put up points yesterday? Short fields. What gives you good field position? Return man.
Return man.
Is what the game starts with a kickoff, and the first person that gets you yards is the return man.
First person to touch the ball is
the return man. Like, and even if you watch a football game, when there aren't points being scored, what is it a battle of? Field position. It's a battle between our punter and your returner, and your punter and our returner. See who can finally get that field position, so our offense can take advantage of it. So yeah, it's like you can tell when cats either really don't pay attention to the intricacies of football, or are just young and just don't know, say stuff. So yeah, it's all the young. Yeah, there are three phases of the game. That's a guy that just
watch special teams. He don't watch it. He don't watch punts. He don't really care about none of that. Unless, that guy just returned for a touchdown. Guess what he is? A return man. Points on the board.
Yeah.
The return man went down to the 20. Now it's easy field. How did it happen? Oh, the return man.
Exactly. And if you don't believe it, look at what's been happening the first 4 weeks of the NFL. You don't think special teams is important? Yeah, ask the Rams if special teams is important.
Ask the Packers.
Exactly. Ask the Packers. That's why they had another field goal block yesterday. It was, and that was the difference in the game. That was literally difference in the game.
Don't get me started on that shit. It was a 40-40 tie, and I lost Survivor League because I had the Packers. The tie loses. And I didn't take the Bills. I thought about taking the Bills. I thought about taking the Chargers. I even thought about, I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm going to save the Bills for a rainy day, and the Packers should win. No, they want to tie. Lose.
Literal difference of the game. If he makes that extra point, at the end of the game, instead of being 37-34, it would have been 35-35. And Green Bay would have been kicking the game-winning field goal instead of the game tying. Special teams.
Special teams. They're special for a reason. Because of that. Yeah.
But with all that out of the way, that's over. And the last leg of what everybody thought was going to be a gauntlet of a schedule is next week in London against the Vikings. And hopefully it is announced tomorrow or Wednesday or any time before this game starts that we're making a change at quarterback because we need it.
Hopefully it's announced today, later on today.
Yeah, we'll see. But we got to see coming up our next 4: Vikings, Steelers, Dolphins, Patriots, and then we go into the bye. All winnable games.
Winnable.
All winnable games. Technically, the Vikings game is a home game. And, yeah, man, like, we can make something happen over these next 4. And it would be beautiful if it was without Joe Flacco.
Look, if we can get something wrong, you got the Vikings, Steelers, Dolphins, Patriots. You could win all 4 of them games.
You could.
Going to the bye week. The Jets, they're iffy. You don't know what's going to happen there, what they can be. You can get that game, no? The Ravens.
Especially after the bye.
The Ravens with their shitty defense and Lamar now, everything being in question with that situation and him going down, you don't know. That's at home. That's a winnable game. Raiders, winnable. Niners, the battle of the Brock Purdy's over there with Mac Jones and Brock. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen over there. That's a winnable game, especially with their defense continuing to get injured. Tennessee, hey, Cam Ward said it himself. Let's keep it a buck. We ass. That's a winnable game. Yeah. Chicago, you don't know what Caleb Williams you're going to get, and their defense ain't the greatest anymore. That's a winnable game. Buffalo, that's a losable game. Not losing. That'll probably be a game we do win because we should win. We'll win that game. And then you got Pittsburgh again. Whether you win in their house or you win here, winnable games because, again, Aaron Rodgers still ain't looking great. He does for a little bit of the game, and then he goes back to whatever. They got injuries coming out. Their defense ain't their defense. And then you got the Bengals at the end of the year. Come on now.
Yeah.
That's a winnable game. This whole charade right now, change quarterbacks now. Because if you can, you might go 4, 7, 10. There's 13 games left, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, you can go, man.
Not inconceivable. I mean, best case scenario, but like the best. I mean, looking at it, we have faced the best offenses that we are going to face. Yes. Literally, the only elite offense we have left is Buffalo.
Yes.
And I'll say maybe San Fran if they're healthy by then. If they could be healthy by then. But like we faced the worst of the worst, and our defense has basically held the top. We've played against 4 of the top 10 offenses in the league, and we've held them in check defensively.
Yes, defensively.
Defensively, we've held them in check.
Don't even look at the scoreboard. Look at the defensive side of things, the numbers over there, and what they've actually done without short fields, without being on the 20-yard type shit.
Yeah, if you take away turnovers, we held the Lions to 17. If you take away turnovers, we held the Ravens to, I believe, same thing, either 17 or 20. Like, we just need an offense capable of scoring 17 or 20 ourselves. Because I guarantee you, the New York Jets aren't going to score over 20 on us. The Patriots aren't going to score over 20 on us. The Dolphins aren't going to score over 20 on us. The Titans might not score 3. The Bears aren't going to score 20 on us. The Bengals, we've already held them we held them at full strength. Right, at full strength. We held them to like, come on, man. We held them to
Aaron Rodgers is barely scoring over 20 right now, and that's not against top-tier defenses.
Exactly. So, Stefanski, get in the freaking lab. Get your freaking head together, man. Make the right decision. Let's do us a favor. Let's move on, man.
He should have said it right after the game. Hey, we're benching Flacco. Dylan starting next week. We're getting it out now. Don't ask me another question about it. Joe knows I told him when he ran off the field and said, "You suck, buddy. Get out of here."
All right, but hey, man, what you got for the folks when we get out of here?
Well, tomorrow I got Sports Madness. We will be recapping everything that's gone down and giving you your offensive player of the weeks, defensive player of the weeks, upset coach of the week, top 5, and our picks. Then you got back right here, we'll be talking what the Browns are going to do this coming up week in London.
Yep.
Over there having some trumpets and tea.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. And giving our picks, of course.
Yep, picks and checking in on the Guardians, man. That'll be they should be getting ready to play game 2. So
Goose.
Yeah.
And then I got off the rails Thursday as always, and we'll be giving you a preview of the Thursday game. Who is it this week? Who plays Thursday?
This was good one. Niners and because last week it was the Seahawks and the Cardinals, so it's the Niners and Rams.
Wow, there you go. NFC West 2 weeks in a row. Look, I like this. All right. Talk about the Rams and the Niners and that crazy division over there in the West, because that is a nuts division. And then, the flight just went off today, so I'm sure it'll go off again next week. You heard my boy Scully talking about his Eagles, and he's bragging, and then he's crying at the same time because they don't know what kind of offense they want to run. And then back here with you, where you can catch all my stuff and all the Man Cave stuff at the Man Cave 8172 over on YouTube. Go hit those subscribe, notifications, and like buttons just like you should right here.
Yep. All those links should be in the description. Go there and click them on. Make sure you sub. And for me, tomorrow I'll be on with the fellas from the Rec Room for the Rec Room Weekly. And yeah, Wednesday right back here. Hopefully celebrating a Game 1 victory for the Guardians. Then Thursday we got the post game show. Me, April the Jets Girl, and Wildcard Mar. We're gonna be about 10 to 15 minutes after Thursday Night Football. And then of course Friday, the original Audible Sports Podcast, Sportsman's Life and Culture. Last week we did the ESPN's top 50 NBA players. This week I don't know what trouble we'll be getting into, but we'll figure it out. Probably definitely talk Bad Bunny. Shout out to Bad Bunny. If you didn't hear, Bad Bunny will be headlining the Super Bowl this year. They announced that last night. And just to dust it off, speaking of games, and who you got in the 2 Monday nighters tonight?
What is it? Jets, Dolphins, right? First one?
Yeah, Jets, Dolphins, and
then
Bengals, Broncos.
Well, we already know about the second one. Bro Nix is going to have a hell of a day. He's going to get his confidence back, and he's going to come back strong. So we're going to take the Broncos late, and Justin Fields is playing. I think Jets get this W. I have no faith whatsoever in the fish. They're going to get squished. The Jets are going to fly right over them.
All right. I'll definitely take the Broncos too, but I hope Jamar Chase gets like 300 yards because my fantasy team needs it. And I think I did pick the Jets. Yeah, I picked the Jets. I don't know now though, man. I picked the Jets when I thought Tyrod would be starting. Justin Fields out there.
He'll be all right. He's gonna come back. Garrett Wilson's gonna do good. Cortland Sutton's gonna do good. It's gonna be good times.
We'll see, man. Enjoy the games later, and we'll be back with you guys Wednesday. And remember, man, when you hear them dogs barking, the Pound is in the building. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and of course, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, so when we're here Wednesday. It's 216 Mondays right. And Wednesdays. Other than that, we appreciate y'all, man. Peace.
Down.